G'day lovelies, welcome to Sorted Home Saturdays Part 1. We're starting off in the master bedroom, so let's get in and clean that closet. G'day lovelies, if you're looking for decluttering motivation, then this is the right place to be. We're going to get in and do a whole series of decluttering videos. Now we're starting off in the master bedroom, and the first step in the master bedroom is the master closet, for me at least. Okay, so if you're new here, you won't recognize this particular piece of footage, but if you've been around for a while, then you'll recognize this footage from the October video that I did. Now, this was before I did a big rearrange in our house, and this was what was the state of the closet then. In this video, I decluttered a whole heap of things, definitely got up into those top areas there. If you want to check it out first, then go ahead. This is how I left it at that stage, nice and clear and empty, and definitely had some organization systems in place. But something that I have learnt along my journey is that you really need to come back and visit these spaces every 3 months or so, as it's turning out for me, because now I will show you what it currently looks like. Basically what happens is I declutter a space in our home, and anything that kind of doesn't fit anywhere ends up in here. Then obviously Christmas happened and I was stashing presents left, right and center. I'd pulled out decorations and all sorts of things. So basically I'd let it get out of control. I share this because that's real life, at least for me. It's definitely something that I am striving to get better at. And I have to say that first video took me hours to declutter this space, but today's video only took me about an hour, maybe 2, because I'm a mum. I have 4 kids. So I'm definitely on call pretty much, but I was pretty impressed with how quickly this particular declutter went. So if you're new here, my name is Mel. I create content around my journey to get organized in my home, heart, body and soul. I predominantly focus on the homemaking category in this particular channel. All of the other content is on my vlog channel, which I will link in the description box down below. My goal this year for this channel is to upload on a Monday, which will be a cleaning motivation video. So basically I clean my whole house and share different routines or habits or rituals that I've developed. Now, I'm no expert. I literally track my journey. Some weeks I get it right. Sometimes I get it right for lots of weeks. Sometimes it's just a complete disaster here. But it is super real. I am very committed to making sure you see the full story when it comes to this particular journey. And on Saturdays, I've just started this brand new series called Sorted Home Saturdays, and it's where I declutter a particular space in my home, and we're going on a journey together. If you're interested in getting into a decluttering routine too, I highly recommend joining along and letting me know how you go. Now, I always recommend starting in the master bedroom. I got this tip, I believe, from Cass from Clutterbug. The master bedroom is literally the first and last place that you see on any given day. I think it's the place that you will feel least motivated to do. At least that's what I get from a lot of my friends. They say, yes, the master bedroom becomes a dumping ground for me. The rest of the house can be tidy, but no one else sees our master bedroom, so it's okay to kind of just dump things in there. And that certainly happens here as well, obviously. But I have been making it a point to really keep on top of this particular space. Now, I also live with anxiety and depression. It's something that I strive every day to overcome. Some weeks are good weeks and other weeks are not so great weeks. I'm very open and honest about that, and I regularly share where I'm at. I do find that if my master bedroom is out of control, it's usually one of the first indicators that I haven't been taking care of my mental health. So that's why I think every 3 months I need to come back in here and double check on this space. Now, just to kind of go over the mental health stuff, I have recently been to see my GP and have had a referral to a psychologist. So I am taking care of that medically as well as physically and emotionally. I am also going on a weight loss journey, which, you know, I'm definitely all about healthy pursuits more than anything. I'm learning to develop a healthier relationship with food. So it's a big journey that I have here. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing and following along. I hope that by sharing that I might motivate, encourage, and inspire you to make changes in your life if you feel like that's something that you want to do. But if you just want to see someone give it a red hot shot and do their very best, create change and aspire to happiness, then this is the channel for you, and I'd love for you to join our beautiful little community. Now, if you've been here for a while, and especially if you watched last week's video, I do want to thank you so much for all of the support and love and kind, generous words that you left me on that video. I kept it really raw and real. As you would be aware, here in Australia we are experiencing a massive disaster. Now, while I personally am not directly affected, it is an ongoing risk with high temperatures and dry weather. So it is something that on that Monday that I filmed that last video, it definitely hit me a little bit hard. I'd been over consuming social media and seeing some really tragic stories. If you're looking for ways to help the Australian bushfire victims and wildlife, then you can go to my community tab, and I've left a number of different links there. There's lots of really good, valuable ones, but you want to be careful that you're not being scammed, because sadly it has brought out some quite ugly situations. Having said that, it has also highlighted some wonderful human characters. Definitely the strong Australian citizen is coming out strong, left, right and centre. We're a resilient people. We will come through this, but it has also shown that the world is with us, and we have definitely felt the love as Australian citizens. I know a lot of people around the world have definitely contributed and supported and send their love and prayers, and it truly is comforting. The disaster is not over yet. We still have a good couple of months of the hottest season of our year, so it could, potentially flare up in places that haven't yet been affected. So it is an ongoing risk. We don't have a light at the end of the tunnel at this point, so it is something that will be going on for a very, very long time. We do pray for rain. We need proper good soaking rain though, because just little bits of rain can actually cause more danger. Anyway, that's not why we're here. We're here to declutter. I just wanted to use this platform to raise awareness about the realities that Australians are facing at the moment. And I feel like that's my responsibility, that I have this platform and that I should use it in such a way.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Found these hanging shoe racks super useful, not only for my shoes, obviously I'm just going through and checking if any are broken or unwearable anymore, but yeah, and I've found them very useful, as I said, for shoes, but I also use them for my gym clothes. So I've started getting back into fitness and taking care of myself a little bit more, and I definitely found I needed somewhere really quick and easy to access my gym clothes. So on the other side, the other shoe rack that I have rolled up my gym clothes, and I will take you through that a little bit later, but I'm just trying to figure out where things go at this point. Now, I forgot all about having this sewing kit or this sewing basket, and it's full of flannelette and cotton and things like that, and I know that a lot of the wildlife carers can use those things, so I have since found a few patterns, and I'm going to attempt to make a few things for the surviving wildlife that are being rescued all around Australia. So that is the plan there. I was pretty happy with that. I'm looking for ways to donate in different ways. We don't have a lot of money. We're on a single income, so I'm doing my very best to stretch what we do have. We're heading back to school shortly. As I mentioned, I have 4 children. 3 of them are in school. 2 of them are in primary school, and my eldest starts high school on the 28th of January, so it's going to be a big emotional day. But that means we purchase all of our school books, so everything from scissors and glue and pens and paper, but also their books, any books that they need, so writing books, or in primary school they usually only have about 1 textbook, which is a writing book thing, and in high school they do have a program. Okay, so before we go in there, I'll show you these things. So we've got this stack here that I'm going to see if I can't donate to a charity of some sort to make some pouches or something for the wildlife. So I'm going to suss that out. Over there is a stack of Christmas things that I just need to put away, which will take 2 seconds. The boxes are just under the bed. This is finally going to go. If you've watched any of my decluttering videos, then you know this big red ball has featured heavily in every decluttering closet, and it stays there until the next one. So that's going. This is a stack of clothes that need to be put away that I folded yesterday. These things are things that do not belong in my bedroom, so they are going. This is going to Lifeline, their donations. This is going in the laundry, so there's some storage containers, some coat hangers, that sort of thing. All of that is rubbish. That some of it was in the closet, others my husband's just getting a pile right there to take out to the bin because it's so hot you want to just go out once. And this is a pile of dirty clothes that I found in the closet. So, and that's more rubbish that I'll just be putting stuff in as I declutter this space. So, are you ready? Here it is. It needs a vacuum. I haven't vacuumed, but do that. But basically, yay, you can enter this room again. So you would have seen this as just really simple clothes, everyday clothes in there. And then wintry type clothes, so long jeans and winter pajamas in this one. Then I've got underwear in that one and pajamas in that one. So that's that. I have kind of like fitness stuff in here. So I've got my measuring tape and some stretchy bands and my weights in there, and a headband. I also have my fitness socks and some more just everyday socks and some hair ties that I'm sure the girls will take, but they're for like the gym. And these are my gym bags that I often use. So sometimes I just use the sling bag and other times I take this bag, but I want them both accessible right there. So that is what is that's happening there. I have my hats hanging up here. So this one had a little thing there, so I velcroed it onto there, and this one's just hanging on a coat hanger. These coat hangers are going to go out to the laundry as well, so they're ready for when I hang up my clothes. I still obviously have a lot in the wash at the moment, so these are just like gym clothes. So I hang these on coat hangers because that's actually how I dry them. That's how my laundry system works. So I've got my gym pants in here. Obviously I need to put a few in there, and down here I have like only wear at home gym pants, so they're not squat proof. Some are too big, some are too small, but they're still wearable. So that's what these ones are. These are kind of my fat day pants, and they're not for gym wear, they're not for public wear. Got my husband's shoes under there. He doesn't have a whole stack. They're actually football boots, which he doesn't wear, but anyway, they're there. My gym mat is there, which I often do at home workouts in the bedroom, so that's why it's staying there. This dressing gown, if you watched my before Christmas vlog, you would have seen I purchased myself a cotton dressing gown. I have the winter dressing gowns at the back there. My husband's like formal type clothes, doesn't really have many. Then I've got like winter jackets and things here, or cardigans more than anything, because the weather could change, but it's pretty hot at the minute, but it's there. Then I have sort of your more kind of dressier shirts in here. I don't have many of those, so that is those. And then I have dresses in here as well, so that's just those. I don't have a lot of those either because I don't like dresses. But anyway, got my shoes, got slippers and just regular shoes, missing a shoe there, and obviously all of my Mox shoes, because I have 4 pairs of these, will all go in here, but they're currently in my office. Just regular everyday, these are kind of more dressier shoes, if you want to call them that. My husband's slippers are in there. This is a cooler that is handy for if we go on a picnic or whatever, but currently full of Tupperware replacements, so it's there in full sight, so I remember to do that. That's on the long-term list. If I can't get replacements for them, I'm going to throw them all. I'm so annoyed that I have to. Anyway, this is just my everyday clothes, everyday t-shirts as well. As you can see, they're just hung up unironed. If I wear them, I might iron them depending where I'm going or what I'm doing, but otherwise if I'm staying at home, I'm not going to iron them. Anyway, that's how I do my clothes though. All of my t-shirts get hung up on a coat hanger, and that's how they get hung out to dry, so it just avoids having to fold. Just goes on the coat hanger, that's it, and put it straight in the cupboard. So that is that. Oh, up here I've stashed some bags and a baby carrier that I should probably sell, but I just haven't got around to. Got some spare paper towels over here, books and my makeup case, and just store like suitcases and things at the back there. This is all craft, so it needs to go out. This is obviously our December 1st box, and I emptied out the sewing kit, so it's only got the bare basics in there. And then I've got this big space here, so that's handy. But that is the closet now. So just having a back look at the October breakdown and what it looked like then, I definitely took out some cupboards and things like that, which made this big clean out so much easier. So it definitely had a lot stashed in here prior to October, and then obviously here we are in January. So the reason why I wanted to share this full picture of befores, like going way back, is that I wanted to show you that decluttering is definitely a process. It's not a one and done thing. That was a big mistake that I made on my journey to this. I believed that I would just declutter once and it would stay perpetually tidy and decluttered, but it really is a journey, particularly if you're like me and you tend to be a little bit of a hoarder at heart. It really is something that you have to kind of come back to, and obviously develop systems to maintain the tidy space. So obviously I had no systems developed in this particular situation, although I will say, you know, Christmas does change things around a lot, and we did have a big change of rooms and general whole house declutter that kind of left us with all of these empty containers and rearrangement in here. I had to pull bags down to send kids away for a couple of days at my mum's house and that sort of thing. So Anyway, no excuses around here. We just keep it real, show the facts, and move on. So this is the current state of my walk-in robe, and I'm super happy with that. It is sustainable, maintainable. I definitely have room to grow, but I also have room to declutter. So it is something that I will continue on. Now, as I mentioned, I am on a weight loss journey, or at least a healthy pursuits journey, or health pursuit journey, something like that. And so I am hoping that a lot of these clothes won't fit me in about 3 months' time. So we'll see how that goes. I want to thank you so much for sticking around to the end, for all of your words of wisdom, your encouragement, and your support. I look forward to chatting to you in the comments down below. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. If you think a mate might relate, then consider sharing with her. And I can't wait to share next Saturday with you. We're going to be doing another space in the master bedroom and working through this hoarder heart that lives in us all, at least at some level. Thank you again. I hope you're having a great day. Cheers.